Hello guys, what is up? It is Rogue here bringing you guys some more gameplay, and today we're going to go up against the Broncos here in the Retro Madden 25 Randall Cunningham career mode. We're kind of doing a challenge that I didn't think I would be doing, and that is like a power, like an option challenge. Basically, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be running options. Simple as that. Well, not necessarily, because it's not really a challenge. It's more of like, can I test myself? This and that. And here we are. I roll out. Somehow that was caught by Shepard. And this different Broncos team, I believe, made the Super Bowl and lost to the 49ers during the Legion of Boom days. Peyton Manning should never have lost the Super Bowl. I know, as a Patriots fan, I shouldn't be saying that. But he got absolutely rocked. So, yeah. So, with that being said, guys, if you do enjoy the video so far, if you are watching the video, please be sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, put on the notification bell if you do enjoy the video. So, anyway, we are running hurry up currently. I run verticals. This is out of the Eagles playbook, which is a very interesting playbook with an interesting team. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I hate it. It's one of those things I hate. So I run the ball with Cunningham, and one of the players get injured. I'm like, what is going on with this team? It's like something wrong. And actually, my bad for the intro. This is not like an option challenge. And I throw the ball, it doesn't work. So now it's like the second quarter, and now we're going to run an option. I might be right, but we never know. So as you can see right there, LaShawn McCoy gets a touchdown right there. So I think I'm going to run challenges just because I think like maybe we can do some damage. I know for a fact that y'all are going to ask RPOs. Listen here. There are no such thing. There's not a thing called RPOs in Madden 25. They don't have that mechanic in that game, in this game that we're playing. So, if you want to try and have a game mechanic like that, that won't work. Like, that's not how video games work. Old video games, you can't just update it and be like, oh, here's something. Nah, that would never, will never work. As you can see right here, we're gonna run another option. And you always run it to the left side for some reason. And look how much yardage I got. I'm already over 100 yards, which is pretty insane. And the reason why I like this is because, well, I now run it to the right side. Is that the game mechanic was like, if the person bites, like the linebacker bites the halfback, and the quarterback can run. Now, if it's the other way around, then I can pitch it. Now, the weird thing is that you sometimes have to do it in front of the halfback, which is like weird in many ways. So like yeah, so as you can see right there, I literally did it in front of the linebacker. So now it's 4th down at 3. I decide to go for it just because I can. And it's 14-0. So might as well do it. I pass it to Deshaun Jackson. And we got it. Also, this is the game where I do pro difficulty with sliders currently, and I'm going to explain in a future video because, like I said, these videos are pre-recorded, so that way I can be my headspace can be like, you know what, it will be okay. So now we have speed option. No, this is a read option, sorry. And I run that. I don't realize that you hold A in order to do that. So what I'm most comfortable with is speed options. Now there are certain types. This is the first type. And Smith just gives me the rock, and I accidentally called hurry up, but I was thinking like, hey, maybe we can convert this. So I rolled out, got sacked by Von Miller, and yeah, thankfully they did not get a touchdown. So now I'm just running a bunch of like protections, trying to make sure like I'm good. Trying to spin, it doesn't work. So now it's 2nd down and 2. I run verticals at play, and I have Selleck block, along with LaShawn McCoy. I pass it to Avant, and he catches the ball. Like he comes down with it. Now we run flood switch. Now I run jet sweep. I switched it to jet sweep, and Avant gets it and failed, and he's injured. This is a problem I have. Is that yeah, it's a problem I have. So anyway, we run this specific option play again, and Randall Cunningham is taking off, and he's down at like the 6-yard line, which is pretty nice. And I'm willing to do this with like other playbooks as well. If you guys have any suggestions. Actually, he's not down at the 6. He's now at the 9. So, my bad. And I run hurry up, which is my mistake. This is where I learn. And as you can see, I'm at the 2. I run hurry up again. The reason why I ran it to the right side, and you're gonna notice what's gonna happen, is that the linebacker took me instead of McCoy, and McCoy got a touchdown. So in a sense, it's like a speed option challenge. And the different Broncos got 3. The thing is about the challenge, and it sucks for me to say, is that there's only one option that I like, and it's this option, because the tight end seller gets the block. And it's a very awkward, like, option play, because, like, one, Selleck is not, like, in the lineman, like, next to the offensive lineman, but also, two, like, it's complicated, but he's like with that play, it doesn't work with me, so, like, yeah. Also, Here's a little bit of an interesting idea. We ran a fake punt, and a reception happened, but we didn't convert, and another field goal happened. So I was like, okay, we need to get a wrap together. So again, I rolled out. I tried to throw it to LaShawn McCoy. He didn't get it. So what I did is that I found his speed option play. I was looking at others, and I was like, man, there's so many more. But I like this specific one. I like this specific read option. It's just that I've never learned how to bite. How does it work? If that makes sense. So then I run this speed option play. Where it's like, yeah. And look at Randall Cunningham. He just got from where he started to the 38-yard line. That's insane. Yeah. Actually, it's the 48, my bad. And that is counted as a fumble. And Phillips decides to score a touchdown. And I was like, that is why I don't run options. Excuse me. That is why I don't run options that much, because if I make the wrong read and everything, I'm like, okay. And that is why I do silly stuff like that. And yeah. So here we go. I run it. I roll out. And I get a third down in inches. So then I'm like, okay, let's go with a option. And I went with this one because Hillick was going to block. However, the last time it happened, and success, it worked. So, I got to the 36-yard line, and it worked. So you see here, I managed to realize that if you bite the running back, you get to keep it. If not, then you pitch it to the running back. And look here. There's a right about one thing because we got a first down out of it. So then I run hurry up. And yeah. So I didn't pitch it that time, which is awkward, but pretty interesting. We run it to the left side, and I do this dumb mistake again, but this time I realized, okay, this is a dumb mistake, and thankfully they didn't score a touchdown. And I run aggressive protection. I block all of my guys back. I run certain things. I run to the left side, get my yardage, and a first down. And Randall Cunningham has 235 rushing yards as a quarterback, which is pretty insane because I didn't expect that. So we're rolling out. I tried to do a little bit of a move, but then I got sacked. So then I thought, you know what? Second down, of course. Let's run the option again. Since we can chew a little bit of clock. It's the third quarter, by the way, so yeah, and LaShawn McCoy did that. So I ran the option again, which is weird because I chose this option, not the one with Selleck. And I know there's different types of options, but I took off with Randall Cunningham. I got some yardage. I was thinking like fake punt. Yep. And you're not gonna believe your eyes. This happened. An incompletion happened, and the Broncos scored, but didn't convert on the 2-point conversion. Yep, that happened. And I changed up some routes for LaShawn McCoy. I rolled out. I got a first down. You improvise with Randall Cunningham because he is the OG Michael Vick. The original Michael Vick. And I passed it to Macklin. No, Deshaun Jackson. And yeah, I wasn't comfortable with running a read option. So I changed it up. I rolled out. I tried to spin, but it didn't work, so we ran hurry up. That's right, we ran hurry up. Blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. So it's third down at 2. I rolled out to the right side, and we got a first down. See here, this is why I like to improvise. I don't like read options, only because I don't know what's going to happen. Now, if it's a triple option, it might work, and I did a spin move, not once, but twice. And I got to the 22-yard line because of that, so that's good. And we're almost to 300 yards as a quarterback. That's insane. I did a block on McCoy. I scrambled, had to throw it out because it was not good, and now it's second down at 10. So at this point, I was like, okay, maybe we can do something. So, like, here we go. Like, I did a block on McCoy, of course. I rolled out. Didn't get much. Threw it down at 6. I set the NFL record for most rushing yards in a game, which is really important to note because I did that. So then I set up 2 blockers. That didn't work as much, even though they tried to catch it. So I decided to go for a field goal just because, like, you know what? It can actually work. You know that. Oh, wait, it's a fake. And it failed very badly. And yeah, still 21-19. So if we kick a field goal, it doesn't really matter. If they do, then it matters. So I do this type of blocking, and I rolled out. I had 1 broken tackle, and it worked. So now we're over 300 yards as a quarterback. That's an accomplishment in my books. So now I throw it to some guy, and we currently don't have a touchdown, but we're doing the job on the passing end. So I was like, okay, let's do something. Like, let's try some passing game. But I was stupid and didn't realize that Avant like burnt like took off like got the corner like a question mark. So that's what I did. So now I rolled out. some reason, Johnson didn't decide to like do anything. Now, so now it's third down at 10, which is a little bit odd. So put McCoy on a block. So then I threw it up to Johnson, and then he got injured. So now it's Macklin, Avant, Shepard, and Jackson. So I ran it with Randall Cunningham or a QB draw. That didn't work out. So I paused here for some. Then I resumed, and I realized I caused a spike. Sorry about that long wait, but it's worth the wait. So I tried. Now listen, I was really trying, and it was a spike, and I spiked it. I decide to just substitute because for some reason I'm allowed to do that. And now I roll out with Randall Cunningham. Now it's fourth down and goal, and you may be thinking, Rahul, you're gonna run a fake. Oh yes, I do. Excuse me. I run a fake. I run a fake, and Michael Vick Brown comes down with it, and we get a touchdown, boys. And I'm doing a play-by-play, and we have the ball back. I go by formation. No, I go by formation. I go into Hail Mary, I think, and there's a delay of game penalty. And that's not a good sign. And Chip Kelly is not helping or anything. So I go to the playbook, go Hail Mary, and this is what looked like. I rolled out, throwed it to Johnson, and didn't work. However, it killed some clock. So now I am running 4 verts, and I decided to throw it to Deshaun Jackson. It was intercepted by Chris Harris Jr., and that's effectively the end of the game. So, anyways, guys, that is the end of the game. They tried to make a comeback, but it didn't work. It is 28-22. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. You all are legends in my book. And as for me, I'll see you on the next one. And peace.